What's up, guys? Gonna do a short video on farming these. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. On these Chimaerok Tenderloins. These are used to make the best stamina food in the game for anybody who needs stamina. Mostly it's tanks. I did a video earlier on about Flask set and how to solo elites using it. These elites out here, I'm out here on the Isle of Dread, which is southwest in Fairless. And there's a quest that sends you here that ends up, it's part of the Scepter of the Shifting Sands, and ends up giving you this recipe in order to make these. But even if you don't have the recipe, you could still farm the Tenderloins and either sell them for gold or have somebody in your guild make some chops for you. So you need really good gear to do this. I have not attempted this on gear outside of Nax, so I did not start coming here farming these until I had Nax gear already. And based on the gear that I'm using, I don't know that it would be possible to do. And it's mostly because it's a DPS race. So the Flask lasts for 60 seconds. So you're getting, if you're using a Flask set, which I have a really good Flask set right now, I have 1246 healing, but when I blow this trinket, it's an additional 450. So, you know, I'm just shy of 2000 extra healing. My Flask ticks for 1700 every 5 seconds for 1 minute. And sometimes, depending on how RNG goes, I barely get these guys down in time. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. I've got my Flask set equipped. These guys usually, so this Chimera and this Chimera are two different kinds, but they both have 31,000 health. There is one called a Devouring Chimera Devourer, that is 22,000, but they hit much harder. As long as you have a Flask set on, it should be fine. So I'm just going to show you how I kill these because I think rotation does matter. So I have a macro that puts on my previous DPS set. You want to stack your Sunders to 5 as quick as you can, and then blow Death Wish. So I'm going to get Battle Shout up. Sunders to 5, blow Death Wish, and just treat it like a DPS race. You don't need to put Demo Shout up. You can see I'm just going to get healed. I'm actually getting overhealing. So don't worry about putting up Demo Shout till the end if you need to. Keep Sunders up though. Berserker Rage every time it comes off cooldown, which should only be once, maybe twice. Okay, I got 15 seconds. That's a weak aura that I've got that shows me how long I have on Flask. Okay, so I killed him with 5 seconds to spare, got a Chimaerok out of it. This is not 100% drop rate either. And then that's it. And then you just switch back to your Flask set, wait for the 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes for Flask to cool down, and then do it again. You can Alt-Tab and go, you know, look at YouTube videos or whatever. And just sit out here. I've been out here for about an hour, and I've gotten 6, which is a pretty good drop rate. But I haven't been attacking these every 6 minutes. I've been doing other things. So I've probably killed. No, that's probably about right. I probably killed about 8 or 10. So that's about right. About 1 every 6 minutes, and I've gotten 6. So from my experience, the drop rate is not anywhere near 50%. It's usually, I think it's around, I don't know what Wowhead says, I think it's around 25%, but if you don't need to farm anything else, let me show my DPS gear real quick because you probably didn't see that. So obviously you're going to have the Flask on. You can swap out Slayers for Kiss of the Spider if you want, but you're not going to be able to use it because it's going to be on cooldown from the Flask. So I've got Helm of Endless Rage, Sadist Collar, 2.5, Cloak of the Fallen God, Plated A-Bomb Ribcage, Risk-Guarded Vengeance, Castigator, THC, Soul String, Flame Guards, because I don't have Goas yet, from AQ40, Girdle of the Mentor, 2.5 legs, Fallen Hero boots, QSR, Applied Force, and Slayers. So obviously you saw, you know, you could do the math on how much DPS you need to do in order to kill these things. And if you come out here after a raid and you still have raid buffs, world buffs, it's going to be, you could do it with even less gear than this. This is just what I like. Sometimes I do this in my tanking set, which is mostly 2.5 and Thunder Fury. And I can kill them in this set as well. This is a little bit less crit and a little bit less attack power than my DPS set. It's more stamina, but honestly, you don't need the stamina. That's what the Flask set's for. So you could probably do this in, you know, AQ40 gear. I don't know if you'd be able to do it in BWL level gear or not. And you probably wouldn't have access to the proper Flask set anyway. But I've been doing this for a while now, and I was doing this in my Flask set. So previously I did not have Eye of the Dead. So I was doing this with, I'd say, 1200 healing. Yeah, I was probably a little bit less than that, maybe 1100 healing. So I was getting ticks for, you know, 1,000. So it's possible to kill them with a little bit less of a Flask set. But like I said, it's more of a DPS race than anything. You probably can last for about 20 seconds once your Flask falls off. So, all right, hopefully that helps you guys make a little bit of money on the side whenever you're not, you know, running GDKPs or whatever. All right, see you in the next video.